before that you did 3 dabs?
I mean, I'll do it right now. Welcome to
He's a 3-dab man.
Welcome to the 3 Dab podcast.
Hell yeah, 3-dab, 3DP. That's what we are. Like
3DP?
I'm pretty
Whoa,
sure.
it's a triple
Oh, that was your
DP?
mom's nickname in high school.
Triple
Welcome to,
DP.
Episode.
Triple DP.
That's a wrestler, guys. Didn't you ever watch '90s The Attitude Era? That's definitely a
Isn't
wrestler.
that the
DDP?
DDT? That's a DDT.
No, I think the DDT is a wrestler
It wasn't
move. DDP was a person, Diamond Dallas Page.
DDP
Oh,
with
yeah,
Triple
yep.
H combined, they had a baby. It's triple DDP. I don't know. We lost it, dude.
Welcome to
What's
episode
happening
12.
right now?
We made it to episode 12.
Yeah, but it's fine for this one. This is the side quest episode.
So we get to have side quest conversations. Our conversations will meander in the way of a
Look, Toggle, his own nameplate. Kenneth Elwin Rosefield.
the
Rossfield.
attendants to Magris. They get an entire
You are always
entire
ready.
backstory.
Dude,
too.
like, we talked about this during the podcast. We're like, there's so much of like that primer information, but I kind of just click through it and try to remember everything they told me.
Yeah, why not?
Yet, when I
Like,
arrived,
it's too much work to read everything.
fortunately,
But it's like, you know that if you read all of it, it'd probably be good to read and know all the information.
I'm gonna put that into the checkbox of things that I'm definitely not
just
going
don't
to
have enough
do.
teams to follow.
Is read everything.
Yeah, it's
We're not
read-
even reading the books in Baldur's Gate. Like, I keep expecting it, like, it's gonna be like Skyrim where you read the book and it gives you something, but it never does that.
Well, some of the notes give you a little bit of information, but it's never anything you can't figure out just by being Herculean and rolling really high. So
Yeah, it's like, well, did you know this? You're like, well, I mean, I found out after I talked to that guy. You're like, this is how it should be. It should be like, for those nerds who don't want to talk to anybody, then you can have a book. But we're gonna talk our way through Baldur's Gate instead.
just want to say that was like a really pretty
Was
shot.
there a scream?
Yeah, there was someone's in trouble. But that was a really pretty shot when you first like arrived here, and it showed like all of the.
Oh, the whole farm?
Yeah, that was really nice. The leveled farm and everything.
The whole farm. Nice
Nick
whole
bought the
farm.
whole farm, you guys.
Is it so? It's like you like grow holes there. Like
No,
Yeah.
that's what Nick calls his whorehouse.
the
The whole farm.
The whole farm.
It's because I'm Portuguese, you know. It makes sense for it to be a farm.
Oh, okay. I don't know why we always got to take it to a racial place. Just me and Nick.
Wait, why was it racial? Oh, Nick. Oh, he said
Yeah.
Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. My own pride just came out.
that's why we keep getting these weird comments where people are like, "Yeah, fucking Trump and this wokeness," and we're like, I don't know. Should I hide this comment? Do I want to associate with these people? It's a comment.
Hopefully not. Really?
We got a comment like that. That was like, I don't remember what we were talking about, but he took it as like we were siding with the people who were like against wokeness, and he was like, "Oh yeah, wokeness is bad," blah blah blah. And I was like,
Wait, what, did it have to do with us talking about like the soul stuff?
I don't remember what it was about. I'll have to go back and look at the comment exactly, but it was really off base. I was like, he didn't get our comedy. Like, he doesn't understand. Like it's
I
very.
do not understand us.
Like, it's ironic. We're ironic. No,
Oh no.
we're Alanis
Do you
Morissette
think
with
we
this shit.
actually believe these things?
So we gotta tighten the hinges up, is what I'm hearing.
I'm thinking we might have to tighten the hinges up. You know.
Wait,
You're gonna have to tighten up your belt, Nick.
Yeah, it's fine. You know.
I have to do it too. I'm really bad about it. I did it like 4 times during the podcast,
What are you
so.
doing here?
Looking for you.
Yeah, we had to abruptly end the podcast because I felt like we were starting to dig ourselves into a hole.
You're like, yeah, that's it for today, guys.
I was heading over to Nick's whole farm, and they were like, "No, we can't be shooting at the whole farm. We have cameras now."
You know
Like
who's
a
next door to
combination of
the
Nick's dad and your dad started to appear in the podcast at once.
my neighbor at the whole farm's the fucking pole farm.
Nice.
Is that the gay whorehouse?
Rich and fragrant.
Well, or it's the one that women go to. All right,
Yeah,
easy.
come on. Why do they gotta be gay?
Whoever's interested in penises.
Hamill
Yeah.
seemed worried enough.
What if it's
No,
just
I
an
don't know.
observer?
Himself.
Oh, just an observer.
Yeah.
But I won't argue.
You know, someone who doesn't
He just wants
necessarily.
to be there to help guide it in. You know, he's like, "Can
Yeah.
I be the pilot,
Just
man?
guide it in.
Can I be your wingman?"
Like it's he's a fucking like
He's
it's an
like-
airplane. Like it's got the light, the cones, and everything.
He's like, bring it forward, bring it forward. Okay, Or he could be like a guy on a space or a aircraft carrier. He's got like the special
Waving it in, just
shirt.
land it.
Yeah.
Colored flags, yeah.
Yeah.
You're coming in too hot. You're coming in too hot.
It's coming in too hot. What are we gonna do?
I like to imagine, like, you know, you walk into a place and they're like doing games. You know, it's like jousting. You got two guys that are like,
General
"All right."
jousting?
Yeah, they're guiding it in. They're jousting it.
It's like, get him in there, bud.
They're doing it for a king. It's like, I will choose my champion.
My champion.
And then it's like you guys have never been to an orgy or something. God.
Yeah, that's what the slave owners said too.
Why we're getting.
Well, choose
Now we gotta-
risky.
God, get into the risky. I'm gonna start an alarm. It's gonna be the risque alarm. We had the misogyny alarm and it didn't work, but now I'm gonna have to set up a new alarm. I mean, okay, so
You're gonna have it just like a long beep, like a special sound effect that when something gets way too off color.
it's just gonna be a tornado alarm.
Like
It's
a
gonna be.
kazoo.
Oh man.
That's too much, boys. It's too much. Let's tighten it up here. Let's bring it down.
All right. I'm bringing it back in. So
Bring it in. Bring it around.
Bring it around
like-
town.
I was gonna say it's like SpongeBob. We're bringing it around town in this bitch.
So, you know, this is a normal thing to say. Ready? I'm gonna say a normal thing.
Oh God. Why do you have to preface it? Now it's scary.
All right, let it out. Let it out. What's the normal thing that anyone?
A normal thing for where? A normal thing for where?
Yeah. In context, is it normal for like bar talk, bros hanging out?
You're just
Is
gonna
it
have.
is it is it a
Is it
normal
something you
conversation for when
talk to your-
like when we're playing D&D?
Is this something you
'Cause
talk to your
that's not good.
grandmother about?
You know what, Nick? You're just gonna have to trust me on this one. All right?
Ugh.
This one's
Trust fall.
You're gonna have to trust me too, Zach. All right? You know the audience
No,
is gonna have to trust me right now. Everyone is going to have to trust that what
Just a
I'm about
long
to say.
series of beeps.
The innkeeper is a friend of mine.
It's like a trust
completely-
fall in real life.
Oh man, it's too built up now. Now, no matter what I say, nothing will be right. All
I
right,
feel
ready?
like it's not gonna live up to what.
All right, Nick, ready?
Yeah. What's up?
Mario or Sonic?
Oh man, I'm a Sonic kind of guy.
See, it was normal. That was a whole normal thing, right?
Hope it's
Okay,
to
which one would you rather have sex with, Mario or Sonic?
I knew that's what that. I knew it. I knew it.
It's
Are you a furry?
Is
Are
it
you
a bear
furry?
or
Are
a
you
twink?
into Italian?
Yeah, a bear or twink? What do you like? You like them hairy and big? You like them, skinny and a little,
A little quick,
Little
little
quick,
rabbit
yeah.
boys. I think I
lithe?
think,
That's what we say, lithe.
oh, man,
That's a Roman word. That's a Roman.
that's a rough fucking
That's a-
question, buddy.
oil boy word.
You can't kill yourself. You can't kill yourself. That's not an option.
Yeah, I'd rather just off myself. Okay, so if I had to choose, I think I'm fucking Sonic too, you know?
So you're topping Sonic.
No, I don't know about topping them, but I'm like letting them
So you're bottoming for Sonic. You want Sonic,
in me.
Oh, all right. Do you think it would be quick? Is that why?
You think
Yeah,
he
you
does a
know.
spin attack on you?
Vibration, bro. You think he could vibrate? Is it like a vibration setting?
He probably could. I mean, if he works at that level of speed, I'm sure he could hit some sort of vibration.
With this, my research can continue.
Wait, see, you were never.
Worried about me.
Feeling
Yeah.
Sorry
So,
to
anyways,
disappoint
that
you.
was the
Feeling
silliness
good
of that
vibration.
question. What about you? What about Zach? What do you say, Zach? You fucking Mario, you fucking Sonic.
You shouldn't have to.
I mean, a human.
Did he even offer? I know it's not much.
I feel like it wasn't a difficult decision.
I mean, sometimes I feel more hedgehog than human.
It's. I loved
I
that.
should offer you some fruit too.
I'm
that,
waiting for it.
Rob Zombie song.
More hedgehog than human.
We'll
More
go to
hedgehog.
worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have.
That was in the newest. That was in Sonic Frontiers, right? That was during one of the fights.
That was totally
That was in the most recent Halloween movie.
yeah. Oh man, Jamie Lee Curtis is gonna play Amy in the new live-action Sonic. You guys didn't know that?
No shit.
Yeah, there's a petition online for it.
Wait, I thought it was for One Piece, not
It
fucking.
is. I was just like, if you bend it just enough, it sounds believable, right?
We're leaving.
I feel like she's not even like a believable character.
She's in one. They want her in One Piece. I mean,
That than buried
I
out
think it's
there
gonna
in the
break
mud.
the immersion if they put her
We've
in
got a
One
lot to
Piece.
thank
What do
that
you
girl
guys
for, you
think?
know.
You know what it is? I'm more of. I just don't want more women in
I
One
will.
Piece. All right, that's what it really is. It's
There are only like 3 women.
yeah, that's pretty woke already. I don't know if I think
You
3
sound like our
is-
comment section.
Oh man.
Very, very funny.
Why did you
Oh
do the
man,
accent?
I was gonna
What was
say,
the accent?
oh Jesus.
Oh man. I can't even.
Oh no.
Shit. Guys, that was subconscious. You know what that means?
I think it's just us at this point. Yeah.
Thank you to Gav.
You know, we grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s.
It's not our fault. It's society's to blame.
Exactly. You know what someone told me once? They hear it all the time around
Wait,
them.
who was it? Wait, who was it?
No.
Who told you?
Let me finish the saying
Leaving for
first.
Rosaria as soon as we're able.
I hear it all around me all the time. So, you know, sometimes I gotta say it. But it's not me saying it. It's more like it's filtering through me.
Used to be.
Yeah. You're channeling the filth.
Yeah.
A sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest. And
It was,
ask for the
who was
Martha's
that?
Vineyard.
pause.
Oh, that one guy.
Tell you
It
was
was some
Sid.
dude I
She'll
met.
help you out.
He
I was
definitely.
trying to think of the fucking Smash Mouth lyrics all around the world. Oh, statues crumble for me. I thought that's what you were gonna say.
That's not Smash Mouth. That's
just doing
Yeah.
no, that's Sugar Ray.
Oh yeah, Sugar Ray. Oh yeah, Sugar Ray.
I think you mean Sugar
thing.
Gay.
Take care. All right.
No, Nick, you're not. No, Nick, you're not supposed to laugh at that one.
Oh.
Boys, where's
I didn't
Sid
know.
when you need him?
Yeah, now I'm gonna get
I'm just-
canceled
Gods,
because
when he gets back.
Sugar Ray is really sensitive
will.
about being called Sugar Gay.
Sugarland.
He almost beat up a child about it. Did
I
you-
listened to a podcast where they were talking about him, Guy Fieri, and the Smash Mouth guy about how they're like divergent evolutions of the same person.
Get out of here.
Like,
Jesus.
well, think about it. Like, the Smash Mouth guy is just like a fatter, more drunk version
Of Guy Fieri.
yeah. Whereas the what's his name, Sugar Ray, he's just like a skinny version of Guy Fieri, right? Like he had the frosted tips, right? Just like Guy Fieri.
I can see it.
I'm just saying, you know.
Well, it kind of makes sense because, like, at some point when we turned on the Large Hadron Collider, we did split the universes. So maybe that was one of the side effects.
Well, see, what they don't understand that Guy Fieri and the guy from Smash Mouth are actually the same person.
We're getting a cutscene right now. We didn't even. We've been going off, son.
Wait, what is
About-
this one? What is this side? I don't remember this. This happened 3 months ago, this video.
It's been 13 years.
Yeah.
The
Titanic.
grass.
Yeah, this video is from July 9th.
I couldn't.
Oh, I don't even have the cool armor yet.
Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You'd get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I'd get beheaded for having dessert. Oh, man. I love dessert.
Chris, you'd be dead. See, what they don't tell you, Chris, is they don't kill you, they cut your dick off first.
Oh
And then they
no.
cut your
And they
head
make
off.
you eat your own dick and then they cut your head off.
Wow.
Afraid
That's
to
metal.
go back.
That's really metal.
It's pretty metal.
It's pretty metal.
I know.
Baby metal.
But I'm here now.
Baby shit. He looks like baby shit.
So,
yes.
speaking of,
Speaking of baby shit.
shit, metal, babies, you know, all that stuff. How much scrap metal is it normal to find in your poop?
Crap metal?
Yeah, you know,
Or
you
are you
guys
talking
find,
like
crap
metal
metal?
shavings?
yeah, like metal shavings, like, you know, screws.
I like to call it crap
washers.
metal.
Yeah,
Crap metal?
you guys get crap metal, right?
Chris, you missed out. You missed out on crap metal. I feel like that one was right there.
Gav said the landlady.
I had to hit it because I knew he would,
Can we
you
say
know.
the same
Well,
for
yeah, I mean, but like,
patrons?
you know, you guys,
Imperials don't tend to take
what's the normal amount? How
I'd
much
say under 2 pounds.
under 2 pounds of crap metal a
Per
week?
And how long? And how
Per bowel
like
movement. Oh, okay. all
per
right.
Per
pass?
bowel movement. Per
Okay,
pass, yeah.
How big is your bowel movement?
That's the size of a football.
Well, I mean, you eat maggots,
shaped
right?
like
So
a-
it all comes
I mean,
together.
a mag-
Well, it's got to be tapered. I mean, you don't want it not
No,
tapered.
you put the magnet in the toilet, so it like.
You know, like the
can't be flushing
fishing?
that.
You know how like they do the fishing with the magnets now?
Uh-huh.
I keep one of those next to my toilet.
But like a smaller version, right?
And then you take it to you take
It's
it
the
to
same size
the
magnet,
scrap,
just a
right?
shorter rope.
Shorter rope.
And you do it like between your legs as you're going, right?
What I do is
He actually hangs it from his sack, Chris, so it like pulls it out.
I take a shit and then with my dirty ass I stand on the counter with the shit magnet and I chuck it from across the bathroom into the toilet
Why the distance? Can I ask why? What's the reason?
because I like a challenge.
Oh,
For
okay.
skill,
Just
for
for skill.
skill.
Okay, yeah, all right. I
Yeah,
mean,
for
30,
skill.
after 30 years,
So-
after a while, you just.
And then I usually slide the garbage can over there and I usually just go, I kind of wing it
Now,
out.
do you
from the
say
toilet.
yeet or do you say Kobe?
I'm usually, I'm more humble than that. I more hit it with a, one more for the Gipper, like some kind of old timey. Like hit it with old timey stuff,
One time.
Ah, yes.
Oh, pow, right in the
By
kisser.
by the sons of Leonidas, that one.
So, see, I do the colander method because I like hearing it clink.
Colander, the
Yeah, yeah.
sifting,
Yeah,
like you're panning for gold.
Yeah, that's
Like
how
to
I get
pan
my
it out.
crap metal out. I mean, what about you?
It's like I don't want to waste a good kernel,
Are you a fisherman or are you a sifter? Are you a panner or are you a
No,
fisherman?
I have normal bowel movements. I'm sorry, I've never. I don't eat change or anything, so.
Yeah, we don't eat
Just
change
regular
either.
bowel
That's
movements.
money. You wouldn't eat change. What do you?
Change, how
what do you-
silly.
Yeah, it's stupid. But how do you get your iron? Like, come on, you got to eat some sort of
You're eating
iron.
iron, right?
Yeah.
You've been golfing before,
Yeah,
bud?
but like, there's only a certain amount of iron in the scrap. I mean, if you're gonna get iron, you want to.
So you're saying
That's why your body shits out the rest.
Your body's not absorbing it.
your
That's
body.
why your body shits
Oh,
out the scrap
shit.
metal.
So you found the perfect balance for you. I see. It's really hard to find that balance. So I feel like my body fluctuates. Sometimes I need, like a Home Depot package of screws, and other times I can just like go in the junk drawer. But I can never tell.
So it's
The
hard
junk drawer where
to.
you keep your fleshlight.
The junk drawer is what they called me in high
feel
school,
like-
actually. Coincidentally enough.
I feel like that is a very tasteless thing to say now that I've mentioned Mother's Day on the podcast.
What? Oh, yeah, that's immediately what I thought. That's immediately what I thought.
Oh man, did I tell you about that, Nick?
No.
There was a goddamn. I hate
He
saying it.
shouldn't. He shouldn't.
I know it. It's terrible. It's a
do you say?
horrible.
It's gonna stick in your mind forever. Like when I saw the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah,
where
it is stuck
you
in
can
my
never
mind
unsee
forever.
it.
It's like so brutal and dehumanizing. That was the thing. That it was just like so, and like obviously that's like the point of that act. Maybe you'll be here. I'm gonna insinuate it, Nick, and maybe you can pick up. The point of that act is very dehumanizing. I think that was the point of them taking the pictures and showing the Polaroids while they did it too. But then
Yeah.
like putting her in the top drawer. Like that was like oh, she's an object, like, and I don't know, it was like obviously it's, I don't want to call it art, it's not art. But
It's a reflection of the values of the 80s.
yeah, I don't know, it was wild to me. It was intense.
What movie, man?
It was an 80s horror movie called Mother's Day. Have you seen it?
No, I don't think I have.
It was like an Appalachian American movie. Zach taught me that phrase. They're hillbillies, and they have their mom is like obsessed with Hollywood, and so he makes the two young boys, not young, they're like probably in their 20s, but they're hillbillies, and she makes them kidnap young girls and reenact Hollywood scenes with them, and then when they're finished, they get to do whatever they want with these girls. And so the movie follows these three girls who are camping who get kidnapped, and then what happens to them and how they escape.
The typical horror movie.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it just had a really grotesque what scene.
What?
Ugh.
Like dancing scene?
Yeah, dirty dancing, very dirty
Dirty
dancing.
dances. The strip tease.
Yeah.
Little lip
Yeah, they
tease.
stripped her of her humanity. That's
Yeah.
what it sounds like to me.
This is the darkest joke timeline. This is
That's because you did the 3 dabs, man.
I took us into the 3 dabs. It's the Trinity. I can't do the unholy Trinity. 3 dabs.
It's like the 3 sodas all over again.
All right, I'm gonna do a 4th dab to take me back
Oh,
to
no.
Oh,
reality.
Yes, you got to bring it back. Bring it back, Chris. So I always liked you because you were a bring it back kind of guy.
It's because of the drugs. You guys like me because of the
Oh
drugs?
no.
Yeah,
Don't tell him that, Nick.
yeah, dude.
He was trying to make strides in his life.
I
You
can
know,
do
all
more
the times-
drugs.
All the times we used to hang out and fucking burn it at my old apartment, man, how many times did that happen?
I'll do more drugs for you, Nick.
If you tell me you'll like me, you'll like me.
Do you like me now?
Am I your buddy?
Like, I just shot fentanyl into my veins, straight up. Do you?
Am I your friend now? Do you respect me?
Am I cool?
And he slowly turned off.
Hard cut to sirens pulling to the house.
They're the fucking British for some reason. It's not American sirens.
And then Nick's giving the police report just like before. He's like,
For some
he just
reason,
wanted to be liked. It's his fault.
I like that in this world too, like in this really weird world, Nick is like all of the paramedics and the police officers too.
But like,
Yeah,
just like different
so much
versions. Like
responsibility.
one of them has their head shaved. Like one of them has a beard. One has a mustache. Like it's the Nutty Professor.
Yeah.
Just different people keep showing up.
Nick, would you do that if we got the equipment, we set up like the filming days? Would you do a Nutty Professor scene for us where you were like 12 different people?
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that for you.
All right.
Yeah, you can definitely do 12 different racist impressions. I'm sure.
Yeah, dude, I can make up
Like
some
only
shit.
12.
Only
Yeah, rookie numbers.
Like hold back my art.
They never finished building the bridge there.
man.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest
Yeah, I feel like this is
priority.
the one we get canceled on.
This is it. This is the last one.
Oi,
All right, guys.
This is our
Yeah, this
last
one's
episode, huh?
Yeah.
give me a hand, could you?
Yeah, we went hard on
Well,
this.
it's
You're
been
like, well,
nice.
Chris, I think you better say it then. If you're gonna say it, now's the time.
All right, but you got to say it with me.
No, better a crumb of crystal.
Okay, I'll say it with you.
All right, all 3 of us at the same time. Ready? 1, 2,
Here,
3.
you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
Yeah,
was gonna
so no
say
one
it,
did
I was
it.
ready.
No
I
one
was gonna
did
say
it.
something really
That
bad.
was a test. That was a test, everyone. Good job. Everyone
Something
passed
special
the
needs
test.
delivering before the rest. But I dare not leave my
Nick just
cargo.
comes back, he's like, oh, sorry guys, I was muted.
Run it up.
Hey, I said it 3 times.
Needs to get there quick, mind.
Oh, man.
Hilarious, boys.
This was a very racy episode. That was a very racy just string of jokes just
You
now.
add that to the
I had to look
table,
how much time was
no
left.
one
I was
else.
like, how are we going to recover from that?
Something for it. If he gives it to
Like,
you,
it's almost over,
pass
right?
it along
No,
to
no,
your
we're only
master
halfway
by way
through.
of thanks.
Really?
Be off with
Yeah,
you,
it's
then.
only 20
Don't
minutes.
go taking any details.
So what happens when you
Oh
push
my-
the gas, dude? You can't just...
We came out fucking full throttle and we had no chill.
We didn't even introduce the episode or
That's
what we
what
were
I'm
playing or
saying.
anything.
We came out...
Yeah, you're right. It was kind of quick.
You came... This is full throttle, no chill, just all gas, no brakes.
Hey everybody, thank you for watching this episode of TLSP Plays Final Fantasy 16. See, we did it. Better late than never.
Thanks for sticking with us so far.
Oh, man.
I know it's a certain kind of demographic, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not thank you for sticking with us, you know? Maybe go touch grass. Go turn this podcast off. Go talk
Tell
to
us
people.
what,
Go
tell us
touch
what we
grass.
should
Don't
do,
smoke.
actually. Go smoke grass and tell us what we need to be doing.
Leave a comment down below.
If you's a hoe.
If you want to smoke grass and touch ass, follow us.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. We're the Smoke Grass Touch Ass channel.
You know, you were talking about throwing poop, like, across the room, like...
Yeah, but like in a cool way.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, wasn't your friend the shit slinger, Chris?
I was just telling that story to my aunt. That is so funny that came up.
The hash slinging. Hash
Shit
slinging.
slinger.
Shit slinging slasher.
I've told you that story, right, Nick?
Maybe. Let's hear it again.
The condensed
The
version.
audience hasn't heard it.
Is it about the poop knife?
No.
No.
I think Poop Knife we discussed about on channel, but the legend
I
of
think
the
we
Shit
did.
Slinger is me and two of my friends who will remain nameless in this story.
Poo Slinger Pete and John.
Let's call them Kirk and Jasmine.
No,
Oh no,
that's
just go
not-
back. Just
not
gotta go back and edit it.
That's not that. So the two people from when I lived in Florida, one of their parents had bought us, it was a handle of vodka, and we were like 14 or 15 at the time.
Nice,
And,
really good choice.
Good,
Yeah.
good parenting. Good
Yeah.
parenting.
Really
Great
good parenting,
parenting.
yeah, that's good.
And we drank the whole bottle between us with the three boys, and we immediately set ourselves upon the street. This was about
Yes.
the time when Jackass was popular. And so our favorite thing to do was, swindle some alcohol
Goof.
from someone's parent, goof around a little bit, goof with people.
Goof on fools.
So, we were
Goofy.
ripping mailboxes out of the ground, and,
Fucking
I
blowing
love how this
frogs
is the
up.
abridged version of the story.
I changed it. This is not the abridged version anymore. I've changed it. I wanted to tell the whole story. So it gets to a point, I'll abridge it to this. It gets to a point where we had streaked through McDonald's, and we were now heading back to the house when something streaks by my head. And I go, what was that? And I look behind me, and Shit Slinger himself, this friend,
Slinger?
he
Is his
earned
name?
he earned this nickname this night. This night.
This night.
This fateful night.
Ah, yes.
Had his pants at his thighs and was pooping into his own hand and throwing it at us and laughing.
The poo slinging slasher.
The shit singing slasher.
The shit
Anyway.
slinging slasher.
Yes. The shit singing. I can't say it.
You can't do it. It's a tongue twister.
It's
The
the shit slinging slasher.
That's definitely going to be the name of this episode. The shit slinging slasher.
Yeah.
My buddy, right? So, mind you, we had already been thrown up on at this point because we're kids. Like, we'd drink a bottle of vodka. Like, I think my
Yeah,
shoes had gotten
puked on
thrown up.
yourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ourselves.
yeah.
It was already a pretty gross night, so it was kind of in line, So we're just
Bodily
laughing.
fluids are being exchanged.
Yeah, just three boys exchanging bodily fluids after a handle of vodka. And we were young boys, all right? That's like young boys do, all right? They go out on the town and
they
then
exchange fluids with each other.
then they exchange fluids.
Wow.
But yeah,
Okay.
so, right.
Okay.
Night goes on.
And my name's Semen Balls?
Night goes on, and we make it back to the house. We pass out in Kyle's. Oh, I said his name.
I don't know why you just didn't say their names. Nobody's gonna know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess you're right. All right, we pass out in Kyle's room, and we wake up in the morning to screaming coming from the bathroom. Oh! Oh my God! No! No! So me and the other guy rush into the bathroom to find Kyle, looking into his his wallet, and we go, "What, dude? What?" And we're like, and he opens up his wallet and shows us the billfold, and there's a piece of poop, just folded neatly into the billfold
Of his wallet?
of his wallet. And he said,
He took a turd with him?
he took a turn with him, yes. He says,
Souvenir.
Yeah, poop in here.
a little poops in here, yeah. And what he says is, dude, I forgot. I saved it for later.
Ugh.
Ah.
From that day forward, we referred to him as Shit Slinger.
The shit slinging slasher.
Is it also because you guys have the same name?
No, I mean,
Like I feel like you needed to differentiate between yourselves.
it was
anyway.
Kyle and Chris, so my name's not Kyle.
Yeah, but your name is Chris.
It's not Kyle.
No, I thought the other guy was Chris. I thought Chris was the shit slinger.
No, Kyle's the shit slinger. Chris was the other guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Checked on that
That's
guy.
a hell of a story, dude.
Yeah, checked on Shitslinger
Is he
on
still
Facebook.
alive?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's a Trump guy now. So, you know, he might be our demographic.
So he has diarrhea of the mouth now instead of just behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Diarrhea of his life.
Oh, God.
There were life shits going on.
Oh, man. Yeah, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good.
Does he have kids?
I don't think they're his.
Jesus, dude. You're saying he's like a cuck?
I mean, he is a Trump guy, so the odds are.
He's probably.
Yeah.
You know, you're glad Derek does not. You should be glad Derek doesn't listen to our stuff.
Derek's not a Trump guy anymore, and I think he realizes like the irony. Like I think at one point he like osmosis did because like his whole family was watching Fox News, and people were like
He was sucked onto the teat.
yeah, and like they were talking about it at the dinner table, I'm sure. But then like as shit like wore off a little bit, I'm sure they were like, all right, the veneer. But yeah, I think
He like Serpicoed himself into it. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I think like he kind of sees the irony of it now. Like, I don't think he'd ever like fully admit like, yeah, I'm sorry forever. Like, it wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't be like an admittance of
Derek
guilt.
gets canceled and has to make an apology.
Yeah, all right, I'm sorry I ever supported Trump. No, it would never be anything like that. But like, he would. I don't think he would ever go to the bat for Trump. Like, I doubt you'd get him to go. I challenge you to get Derek to go to bat for Trump.
Okay, who do you think is a bigger Trumper, Nick's dad or your dad?
Oh, I don't know why I did the tool time groan for that. Oh.
No, I think my dad's fucking sucked into it pretty hard, man.
My dad sucked into it pretty hard too, dude.
That's the only
It's a
thing. is,
competition now. I hear it between the two of you. It's like, oh well, I'm not gonna. My dad is way worse than your dad. You're like, no way, man.
No way, dude.
My dad donated to his defense.
My
So
dad drove to the fucking. No.
You're like, my dad was there on on January 6th.
When they stormed the White House, he wanted to go shake the president's hand.
What was I gonna say? So my dad is reinforced by the people around him. I don't know because there's like two different. There's like the solo Trump guy who's like echo chambering himself, and then there's like the people who are around other Trump people. So it's like I don't know. My dad has like all of my uncles are Trumpy or at least Republican, and so I don't know. The whole Republican Party is all like a Trump or die, or like someone who will fight Trump, and then it just makes the whole paradigm about Trump anyway, and so it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah.
So then you just have to hide at every family gathering.
Yes, yeah, exactly. I hate family gatherings. And they want me to get into a van, and a 10-passenger van, and drive to Florida, to the country, to the heart, to the Santas country.
You need to make sure your battery bank is really charged before you take that trip.
And make sure your earbuds are charged, buddy.
Earbuds, baby. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Oh, you paused it for a second.
I would be afraid too. That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
It's 3 days.
Like, where like, it'd be you trying to make the justification where like, hey, I'll fly myself there. You're like, why do you want to drive with us? Oh, no, I gotta work. I don't got the time off. I'll talk to your boss.
I don't like sitting in the car for that long anymore, My legs cramp up. I can't do that. See? There's a good one right there.
Well, my aunt said I could take the Miata for a drive if I went down there, though.
You see, that's why you fly.
Yeah, you know what? You go on Turo and rent a Miata and not have to sit for 10 hours in the car.
That sounds nice, too, actually. Like driving the Miata instead of driving the fucking van. Oh, my God. Can you do that right now, Zach? Can you look up how much it would cost me to rent a Miata and drive to Florida?
Like, can't you just get a rental car?
I mean, I guess
He wants a Miata.
I want a Miata specifically, Zach. Are you not hearing
No,
me
no,
say
no. I'm
Miata?
saying like no. I'm saying can't you get a rental car Miata? Is what I'm
I
saying.
don't know. I don't know how it works. The only rental car I've ever gotten was like a van once because I didn't want to wait 12 hours at the airport for the buses to come.
A lot of things have happened in Chris's life, viewers.
I mean, I've done a lot of traveling. That's what it is. And
I've known Chris for 20 years, and a lot of these things I've never heard before.
that happened recently. That happened when I came back from California the last time because I was taking.
Oh wait, no, I did remember that. I do remember that.
Yeah. I had to take the bus because I was gonna grab a bus home because the bus goes from Boston to Maine, and it's like
The bus goes round and round.
It's like super cheap. And
The
like,
wheels on the bus too.
Yeah,
like
at least the wheels.
I was coming in at like 11 o'clock at night on like a Thursday or something wild like that, and to drive back and forth to Boston that late, it's like a huge
Say
ask.
it right. You gotta say it right. Boston.
To Boston, yeah. To
You're
Boston.
not even saying it right, Nick.
To Boston.
Sorry.
It's Boston. It's Boston. no,
There's no R. It's just an H.
Yeah.
There's not even R in it.
It's Boston. We're going to Boston. But yeah, so but yeah, it was too much of an ask, so I just did the travel solo, and I was gonna grab the bus home, but the last bus home, my plane came in late and I missed it, and so my choice was wait at the airport all night until the buses came, or rent a fucking car for $200 or something like that and drive home.
Ugh.
I was
Suck your own dink.
I mean, it was more sleep at the airport, right? That stopped you.
Oh yeah, I had already been traveling for like 11 hours because of the fucking layover I was on, and so I was over it. I was like, fuck no. I had already slept in the airport for like 4 or 5 hours.
Ugh.
Yeah. I hate the airport. It's so stressful.
I mean, it's stressful when you don't have somebody to drop you off and pick you up.
Well, even beyond that, I just hate like you gotta find your gate, and then you gotta be like listening to every announcement because you're like, is that my plane? Am I getting on now? Is it time? You know, and it's like you go take a piss and you're like, you gotta fucking.
Oh, I gotta get back. I gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta take all your shit with you into the bathroom too, and you're like, I don't know. It's just I hate it. I hate everything.
I feel like our experiences at the airport are very different. Where
Yeah,
I
well,
just straight up sit there and just listen to music.
When I fly and stuff, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. I usually have a pretty good time. The thing I worry about is because I'm a big boy, is like the seats. I'm like, man, these fucking seats are gonna be super unfucking comfortable. Like, not so much that the posture's bad, it's the width of the seats is rough for me. Like,
that's rough for me, dude. I couldn't imagine.
you know, having to sit like hella fucking like tight up in a chair. Like after a while, it gets really fucking old.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you did the main trip once, right?
No, I've flown back when Christy Lee and I were together. I flew back and forth probably between 4 and 6 times, I would say.
Oh, we'd probably done it around about the same time then now. But yeah, you know how it is. It fucking sucks. An 8-hour flight, especially if you have layovers, it sucks.
Yeah, I had a layover in Philly one time for 2 hours. It was rough. So it was like it took that 8-hour flight and made it a fucking 10-hour flight.
Yeah, mine was like a 4-hour layover or something like that, and I had just slept. But you know, at that point, your 8-hour flight is 12, 13-hour flight. You're just done.
The thing that frustrates me about it, that I hated, was like how when you leave to go there from California, right?
Right.
It's a whole day of travel.
Mm-hmm.
But when you come back, because you're like gaining those 3 hours, it's like you get back and you're like, oh man, I still got such a long day I gotta fuck with. Like,
yeah, no, it's not as bad now that I've learned how to sneak the dab pens into the airport. So I just get like super stoned before I get on the plane.
Can't you just take like 2 edibles and then you'd be fine? It's like 8 hours.
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. The edibles make me too sleepy. I want to just be stoned.
I'd rather just sleep through the whole trip.
I mean, I try to do that, but I can't sleep on a plane. It's so hard.
I have a hard time sleeping on a plane too. It's other people. If you don't have a window seat, man, you're fucking having to get up for people to take a piss.
Your knee goes out. If you have the aisle, your knee goes out 2 inches. You're getting smashed by everyone and everything.
You're riding bitch.
Yeah,
You're just fucking sitting there with your
problem,
arms crossed.
now that I fly business class because of the business. I
What
get
a
to
hero.
ride in the first class. I don't know about you guys.
You're
Well,
such
are
a
you guys
stud,
still-
bro. I have to ride under the plane where the luggage is at.
Under the plane.
Well, I mean,
Like it's Con Air.
we lost all of their contracts. We lost the complex, and you're telling me that you're still flying first class. We barely kept Nick. All right. The only reason Nick is here is because he's still paying us to be here.
It's a write-off.
It's a write-off.
Is that why
Yeah, it's a
the
write-off, it's
paychecks have
travel.
been? Is that why I got that thing in the mail saying my paychecks were being garnished?
That's not a paycheck. That's a bill.
No, that's because of what you said last video.
Yeah, that is. Sorry, Nick. We've
We had,
officially.
we had to pay for what you said. There was a fine.
Yeah, we've officially.
So
We've called
I
him the
can't be
Dan
saying-
Mello fine. Sorry, I gotta
can't be.
beat
I can't be
that.
saying the word. Man, I don't want to break the line. You know, it's like, it's like, oh man, it's rough. You know.
Well,
I'll
see,
just
Chris
keep
just said
PG.
your last name. Now you can say his last name.
You know, it's one thing about the old fucking Jennies.
The Jennies?
Yeah, that's me.
Jenny. That's him.
That's me.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay.
I can
I
hear
don't know
you.
whether I'm coming or going.
I can hear you clicking around over there, Nick.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Don't lie to me. You don't lie
Unless
to
you're
me.
reading stuff on the internet.
Don't lie.
You know all the reading I do on the internet.
God damn it! I hope I get this vinyl that's gonna come in November.
Oh my god.
Shut up, Zach. I've had it on pre-order.
The vinyl you ordered and you're just waiting for them to ship it to you?
No. I've had this other one on pre-order for like.
This is the one that's like since February or March?
Yeah, and they're having a new shipment in November. I hope I get one of those shipments, or I don't think I'm gonna get them at all. Anyway, this is the end of the episode, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into episode 12 of The Last Save Point Plays Final Fantasy 16. We have been your hosts, Pyro, Poster Ghost, and Slam Zone, and I fucking rushed through that. Yeah.